Good morning, 819S. It is another beautiful day. I think the rain's about to come later this week, but for today, for now, it's great. It's my day off. I have a lot of things I need to get done as far as like shopping and taking care of stuff around the house. But it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I'd run over to the bike shop real quick just to see, I don't know, just to look around. There used to be a bike shop near my house that was kind of near Costco in Tamasakai. It was down the road a little further, but it wasn't so far from there. And unfortunately it closed and it moved. It moved to a town called Hachioji. It's really far from my house now. So the closest bike shop to my house now is a place called Nirinkan. Ni-N-I, Rin, R-I-N, Kan, K-A-N. Nirinkan is I guess they sell bikes, and they kind of collaborate with another company to sell motorcycles, and then Nirinkan themselves, they sell parts. I believe it's like Bikers Socks, S-O-X is the place that sells the motorcycles. It's a nice shop. I don't have anything against them. There's nothing wrong with them, but I typically preferred Naps when I could. I guess maybe when I first got my bike, I shopped at Naps a lot, so I liked going there. And Naps, I don't know what you're looking for. I think in the Tokyo area, especially out like in the Machida or outside the 23 wards, you find that Naps and Nirinkan are kind of the most popular, most common places for people to buy parts, unless they're buying online. I buy tires and oil, regular maintenance stuff. I buy a little bit of everything from there. They usually have the stuff that I need in stock, so I don't have to order stuff. And then personally, if I have to order something, I will usually just get it from Amazon or some other online web shop. Because if I'm waiting for it to be delivered to the store, why not just wait to have it delivered to my own home? Always watch out for kids. Yeah, today I'm just gonna walk around the bike shop, but I don't have to buy anything. There's nothing I really need. So just walking around for fun, basically. There's another shop that's really popular. I think it's seen on the internet a lot too, called Up Garage. From here, where I am in Machida, Up Garage is far away. Going on Route 16. That's not too far away, but they have very good motorcycle. Have a lot more parts there. They have cycle parts. The one way on Route 260 section of those two, like around the corner from there, that one has a lot of bike stuff, and it's a really great shop to go shopping at if you're in the mood for or in the market for used stuff. Sometimes with the older bikes there's no option. I guess used stuff is usually easiest. And if you're on a budget like me, used stuff can really help out. They do sell used helmets and boots and jackets and gloves and stuff, but obviously you might want to be a little careful with that stuff. You don't know the particular condition of it, so yeah. Parking, 24 hours, maximum price 500 yen. 30 minutes 100 yen, 60 minutes 100 yen, depending on the time. Not too bad. I think this kind of bike parking here is for this pachinko parlor. And you can see they have the little posts with the yellow chains. So I believe when the pachinko parlor closes, maybe 11 p.m., this is closed up. So if you parked your bike there to go shopping somewhere else, it might be a little difficult to get your bike out. Not impossible, because those aren't steel posts, those are plastic ones, but yeah. And I don't know what that bike is right there, but that's so cool. It's so old. There's a lot of foot traffic. Oh, somebody's revving up something cool. One thing I do want to buy for myself is a like a fanny pack type thing, waist bag. When I go for longer rides in the summer, I don't always like carrying a backpack, and I don't always need a carry bag on the back of my bike, like a top box type of bag. So I've been thinking about basically what Americans call a fanny pack for a little while now. I found a few that I liked, but they were out of my price range. I guess I couldn't justify myself spending that much on just a fanny pack. I have one now that's like an Adidas one, but I don't know. I don't really like it so much, to be honest. It was a gift. Thank you to the person who gave it to me, but it's not as useful as I was hoping it would be. Oh, good morning, Bambi. Yeah, so I'm looking for maybe something that I can wear around my waist, so I can carry, carry my phone and my wallet and stuff like that in a small pouch that's kind of easily accessible, without needing a huge backpack on my back. Especially those hot summer days in Japan, man. Going touring in the summer with a backpack on is not comfortable. The talk box is definitely the alternative, so keep waiting till I find the one that I like that's in my price range, and I can use the top box until then. This place here is at the corner of Route 16. I don't know this other street, but they always have really funky, interesting cars. Like, look at that little K that's jacked up. They have a lot of old cars here usually. I like that place so much. Considering it is Golden Week and therefore it's a national holiday, I'm kind of surprised the traffic is not as bad as I expected it to be. I thought there would be way, way, way more traffic. Huh. I guess I lucked out. Same bike as my wife. The Honda CRF that I'm driving right now, I bought from a Honda Dream dealership. Honda Dream, the people there were really kind, really nice, really friendly, really knowledgeable. In fact, I liked the salesman that I worked with. I bought this bike. I haven't seen him there recently. I don't think he works there anymore, unfortunately. That's a nice Kawasaki. And the Honda Dream I bought it from is right up here on the left. Can't really see it yet, but it's right up here. This road has so many bike dealers. It's a little bit surprising. In fact, Japan has so many bike dealers that it was surprising when I first moved here. There's a Honda dealer here, back up the road. There's a Yamaha and a Kawasaki dealer. There's a U Media, which is a bike shop that sells a mix of bikes. Up the road here, there's a Red Baron. We're gonna end up riding past that too. Red Baron is a nationwide chain. In fact, I think they might be a global chain. They do have some locations in foreign countries. I think Red Baron is typically a little bit on the more expensive side, but they have a wider selection and a bigger network, so I think it might be worth it for people who want that extra support. That's the Honda Dream that I bought this bike from. Great place, nice people, friendly. Lane filtering in Japan is usually done in the center, like that guy just did right there. I actually didn't expect him to be doing that. Nice timing. Thanks, guy. But I think the problem with lane filtering up the center like that is sometimes you run into yellow lines. Because I've been riding a Genski for a few years now, I've gotten used to lane filtering up the left side instead. Left side, there's a yellow line right there, which would mean lane filtering there would be technically illegal. The white line on this side means that it's technically still legal, so you can do that without any problems. So I do lane filter between the lanes of traffic quite often, but you have to be a little bit more cautious there. This is the police station right here. This is the Sagamihara police station. And then past this JJ Hotel, the place that's right in front of me, is the Red Baron. Their hours are a little bit tricky. Sometimes they're open, sometimes they're not. But yeah, it's a nice place to walk around and dream. They sometimes have some really cool bikes there, and it's just like, oh, if I had money. Oh, if I had money. Whew. Yep, here's the Red Baron right here. I think if you're out motorcycle shopping and you have a bicycle, there's probably tons of bike shops in your neighborhood, especially if you're in a big city like Tokyo. I think just getting out on your bicycle and going to different shops and looking around, getting used to what's there and what's available. Learning a little bit of Nihongo, learning your Japanese will help tremendously, because most of the bike shops I've been to don't have any English-speaking staff, so the better your Japanese is, the easier it would be to communicate and get service and get help. I said before that there used to be an up garage. Up garage is now the opposite direction of where I'm going. If I go back the other way, there's an up garage. But up there where there's a bowling pin, might be a little hard to see on the GoPro right now. But there used to be an up garage right there that had a lot of bike stuff. I went there pretty often. I liked it. But unfortunately, they moved down the road the other way. And they don't have as much motorcycle stuff there anymore. Yeah, it's a shame. There's another guy coming, lane filtering. So if you want to lane filter, it's really important for you to check if someone else is, because there's almost always people lane filtering, like this dude on his Busa. And always watch out for people who are changing lanes, the cars who are changing lanes. And here we have a white line, not a yellow line. I'm going to get up there instead of sitting behind this K-truck. There's a U Media right there, which is another motorcycle shop. White line again, so we're still safe for filtering. This U Media is good. They have a lot of smaller to mid-sized bikes. And a lot of scooters. Not that bad of a selection. The bike shop that I'm going to now, Nirinkan, is just a little further up the road. And traffic is starting to get a little busier out here. It's not listed here, but this Konan on this sign is not listed. This Konan has the Nirinkan inside. Oh, it is there. Bike Con, yellow hat, and Nirinkan. Very small sign, a little hard to see. Always watch out for pedestrians. So the motorcycle parking is over here. I think you can park anywhere you want, to be honest, but I prefer to park in the motorcycle parking. And then it's in here on the second floor. Nice place, pretty big, nice selection. Thank you guys so much for riding. Thank you guys so much for watching. Ride safe.